Hello friends, this is Shravan. This is my YouTube channel Civil Engineering by Shravan. To subscribe my channel, click on subscribe button and click on bell icon for more interesting updates. In this video, I will explain you modeling and analysis of apartment building G+5 by using ETABS software. So in this tutorial, I will cover the concept which is related to modeling part as well as analysis part. So before going to the tutorial, I will explain you the building plan for that respected G+5 building. So initially, I will show you that respected plan. So this is my house plan. It will be consisting of 2 flats in each floor. So initially I will take ground story as the parking purpose. So after that I will take first story, second story, third story, fourth story, fifth story as the apartment residential purpose. So each floor will be consisting of 2 flats. So this is the typical floor plan for that respected first story, second story, third story, fourth story, fifth story. Okay. So it will be consisting of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 number of columns. Okay. So it will be consisting of living room and double bedroom hall on the left hand side section, and it will be consisting of living room and double bedroom hall kitchen portion on the right hand side section. The length of this respected building will be consisting of 20.57 and width of this respected building will be consisting of 11.13. So initially I will assume the center to center distance between the first column to second column is 5 meter. Again I will take second column to third column is 4 meter. Again I will take this respected balcony distance as 2.5 meter. Again I will take this respected distance as 4. Again I will take this respected distance as 5. Okay. So after that we have to assume the width of this respected building also. So initially I will take first line to second line distance will be of 5 and second line to third line distance will be of 5. Okay. So initially click on your ETABS software. The software will be open like this. So initially click on new model option here. So here we have to select the initialization options. So here I am selecting user built-in settings. Now we have to select the units as per the metric units SI system. So here we have to select the database as per the Indian standard system. So here I am selecting Indian. Again you have to select the steel design code as per the Indian standard system. This time selecting it as IS 800 2007. Again we have to select the Indian standard system concrete design code IS 456 2000. Click on OK option. So after that it will open your new model quick templates option here like this. So here we have to enter the number of lines in x direction, number of lines in y direction, and spacing in x direction, spacing in y direction. So as per the plan, number of lines in x direction will be consisting of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here we have to enter the number of lines are 6. Again we have to enter the number of lines in y direction of 3. So just I am taking 3 and 3 is the random value. So click on custom grid spacing option. Click on edit grid data. So here we have to modify this respected distance. So here I am selecting ordinate first to second value is 5 meter. Again I am taking second to third will be consisting of 5 plus 4 which is equals to 9. Again I am taking this respected distance is 9 plus 3 which is approximately equal to 12. So again I am taking in the same way 12 plus 4 which is equals to this respected value of 16. Again I am taking 16 plus 5 which is equals to 21. So after that we have to edit this respected width also. So here I am taking width as 5 for the first grid and second grid will be of 10. Okay. So click on OK option. So again we have to enter the number of stories option here. So here I am taking number of stories are 6. Why? Because G+5 story building. So each step will be consisting of 3 meter, 3 meter. So click on grid only option. Click on OK. Now it will open your respected options here like this. So it will be consisting of your plan view as well as 3D view. So this is the grid dimensions data only which is related to this respected apartment building. So after adding the grid data, we have to define the material properties. So material properties is nothing but defining the grade of the concrete and grade of the steel. Okay. So for that initially we have to click on define option, select the material properties. So as per my problem statements, just I am assuming the apartment building will be consisting of M30 grade concrete and Fe 600 grade steel. So initially we have to define this respected properties. So further click on add new materials option. So here I am selecting as per Indian standard system which is consisting of your concrete system. So here I am selecting M30 grade concrete. Click on OK. Again in the same way we have to change the modify the data. So click on modify data. So it is consisting of M30 grade. Click on OK, click on OK, click on OK. So after that we have to define the steel grade also. So for that click on add new material, Indian, and we have to select the steel. So Indian standard system. So here I am initially adding this respected FE 345 grade. Click on OK. So after that we have to modify this respected name as 600. Again we have to modify the data which is related to this respected 600 grade. So here I am selecting yield strength will be consisting of 600. This is also 600 value for the tensile strength. Click on OK option. So after that click on OK option. So after that click on OK. So after defining the material properties, we have to define the beam size as well as column size. So for that go to click on define option. Select the material properties, select the section properties. So it will be consisting of some random sections here. So initially we will delete some sections. So just I'm selecting all the sections randomly one by one. Click on delete selected frames. Click on OK. So after that we have to add the respected beam sizes as well as column sizes as per our requirements. So click on add new property. So here I'm selecting this respected concrete section which is of rectangular. Just I'm taking beam size will be consisting of 0.23 cross. Just I'm taking 0.35 is the beam size. So here we have to assume the materials as per the M30 grade concrete. So after that we have to enter the section dimensions. So here we have to enter the depth of this respected beam and width of this respected beam. So here I am taking 350 is the depth and the width of this respected beam is 230. Okay. So again in the same way we have to select the modify the reinforcement section. So click on modify show rebar. So here we have to select the M3 which is related to your respected beam design section. So after that we have to select the top as well as bottom cover as 50 mm and 50 mm. So after that click on OK. So in the same way we have to define the column sections also. So click on add new property. In the same way we have to select the rectangular section. So here I am selecting column which is consisting of 0.23 cross 0.45. Again we have to select the material as M30 grade. So here I am selecting this respected depth as 450. Again I am selecting this respected width as 230. So 230 is the width and 450 is the depth. So after that we have to select the modify show rebar value. Again in the same way we have to change that respected property to the column. So after that we have to enter the clear cover for the longitudinal bars as well as lateral confinemental bars. So here I am selecting 50 and number of bars along 3 directional assuming it as 3 and 5. So longitudinal bar size just I am taking it as 20 mm and conformental bars also 20 mm and just I am taking 10 mm with 279 is the area of the steel that is required for this respected column sections. Click on OK. So after that click on OK option. So after that we have to select this respected remaining two options. So click on delete property, yes option. Again in the same way we have to delete this respected property also. Click on OK. So after defining the beam sizes, column sizes, we have to define the slab thickness also. So for this respected section just I am assuming slab thickness will be consisting of 150 mm. So for that initially we have to define the slab thickness. Define section properties, slab thickness. So click on add a new property which is consisting of 150 thickness 150. So select the material as M30 grade and just I'm selecting it as membrane section. So here I'm selecting it as 150 mm. Click on OK. Select slab 1. Click on delete property. In the same way we have to select the blank one. Delete property. Yes option. OK option. So after that we have to assign those respected properties for this respected building. So before going to assigning the properties, we have to change one story data to the all stories data. So select this respected option which is related to quick draw beams option. So we have to select the properties which is related to this respected beams which is of 0.23 cross 0.35. We have to drag that respected properties for the plant section. Again in the same way we have to select the I section. We have to modify this respected property to the column. So drag to the respected structural model. Okay, now we can see columns are assigned for this respected building. So after that in the same way we have to select the quick draw floors. In the same way we have to select the property as S150, nothing but your slab 150. In the same way we have to drag to the respected model here. So now we can see, so this is the respected 2D model and this is the 3D model. So after modeling process completed, we have to delete the properties at the base. So for that we have to select the properties, go to select. So here select option, so here we have to select the stories. So here I am selecting base, click on select option, close option, click on delete option. So now we can see all the properties are deleted at the ground story. So after defining the model, we have to see this respected model in rendering view. So for that click on 3D rendering view option. So here we have to select the extrude frames and extrude shells, apply to all windows, click on apply, click on OK. So this is the 3D model for this respected apartment structure. So it will be consisting of your G+5 stories. So after modeling process completed, we have to assign the load cases for this respected structure. So initially we have to define the load cases. Okay. So for this respected apartment building, just I am assuming load cases will be consisting of dead loading condition, live loading condition, floor loading condition, as well as seismic loading condition, wind loading condition. So before going to assigning the load cases, we have to define the loads. So for that, go to click on define, select the load patterns. So it will be consisting of your regular load cases like dead load, live load. So here we have to add earthquake load in X direction. Select the load case name as seismic, which is comes to your respected IS 1893-2002. Click on add new load. Again in the same way we have to add earthquake load in Y direction. Click on add new load. In the same way just we have to add wind load in X direction, which is consisting of wind. As per 875 code we have to select that respected code, click on add. Again in the same way we have to add the wind load in Y direction, click on add button. So after adding these respected load cases, we have to modify the properties as per the definitions. So for that select earthquake load X direction, modify lateral load. So here we have to select the seismic zone initially. So here I am selecting zone 4 condition and direction will be in X direction condition. So click on OK. So after that we have to select this respected seismic Y, modify. In the same way we have to select the direction as Y direction with the value as 4th zone 0.24. Click on OK. Again select the wind Y, modify lateral load. So here we have to assume the basic wind speed as per the definition. Just I am taking it as 44, which is comes under your terrain category 3 and structure will be B. And just I am taking modify show option here. And just I am taking 0 degrees is the angle of the wind direction. Click on OK. Again I am selecting Y direction, modify lateral load. Again in the same way just I am taking 44, which is comes to terrain category 3. Again I am taking it as 90 degrees is the angle. Click on OK. So again we have to select this respected OK option. So click on OK. So after that we have to assign that respected load cases for this building. Initially I am selecting all the building. Go to assign option. So select joint point loads, select the forces. So here I am assuming joint point loads will be exist for this respected node points. So here I am assuming 1 kilonewton meter is the intensity that will be act for only nodes, not entire structure. Okay, click on apply, click on OK. So after applying the joint loads, we have to assign the dead load for the beam section. So initially we have to calculate the respected intensity of the dead load for that respected beam section. So here I am taking 0.23 is the beam size. We have to multiply this respected 0.23 with 0.35 multiplied by 25. So it will give the value of 2.0125. We have to apply this respected 2.0125 to the beam. So for that go to select option, select properties, select frame sections, select the beam, select, click on close, go to assign frame line load, distributed load. So select replace existing load, click on add to existing loads, select the intensity as 2.0125, click on apply, click on OK. So after that we have to apply the column dead load also. So just I am taking 0.23 cross 0.45 are the dimensions multiplied by 25. So it will give the value of 2.5875. So initially go to select properties, frame sections, column sections, select close, assign frame line loads, distributed load. In the same way we have to click on add to existing. We have to give the intensity as 2.5875. Click on apply, click on OK. So after that we have to assign the slab dead load. So initially we will take 0.1215 is the thickness. We have to multiply this respected value with 25. So it will give the intensity of 3.75 here. So further click on select option, select properties, slab sections, select S150, click on select option, close option, go to assign, shed area load, uniform load, click on add to existing loads. We have to enter this respected intensity of 3.75. Click on apply, click on OK. So after that we have to apply the live load for this respected building. So for that we have to select the previous section for selection of live load for the slab sections. Go to assign, shed area load. So here I am selecting uniform load again. Again we have to change the load case condition from dead load condition to the live load condition. So here I am taking intensity as 3 for this respected apartment building. Why? Because apartment building will be consisting of high load intensity. So for that reason just I am taking it as 3. Click on add to existing loads, click on apply, which is acting gravity direction, click on OK. So after that we have to select all the building for assigning the seismic load which is in X direction condition. So click on assign option, shell area load, uniform. We have to select earthquake load in X direction, click on add to existing load. So here we have to take the intensity for this respected seismic load which is in X direction, 50% of the live load condition. So here I am taking 50% of the live load 3 which is gives the value of 1.5 which is acting global X. Apply. Okay. In the same way we have to assign the seismic load in Z direction condition. So click on assign shell area load, uniform in Y direction condition and global Y direction, add to existing, apply. Okay. So after that we have to assign the wind load in X direction condition. So further select all the building, click on assign shell area load, wind pressure coefficient which is in having the intensity of coefficient factor as 0.86. Click on apply, click on OK. So after that we have to select all the building again. In the same way we have to assign the wind load which is in Y direction condition, wind Y, click on apply, click on OK. So after that we have to assign the supports at the base for this respective structure. So for that initially go to top section. So select all stories option to one story option. Select all the base. Click on assign option, joint, restraints, select as a fixed supports, click on apply, click on OK. So after that we have to assign the diaphragm. So select all the building, go to assign. So here I am selecting assign, joint point. So select diaphragms, select D1, click on apply, click on OK. So this is the diaphragm for this respective structure. In order to view this respective diaphragm for the right hand side section, we have to select this right mark. Again we have to select the diaphragm extent, apply. Okay, now you can see this is the diaphragm for this respective 3D view also. So after that we have to analyze this respective structure. So for that initially go to analyze, check models. So here I am selecting joint checks, click on OK option. So it will check your respected model with 0 errors. Go to analyze again. So click on set load cases to run. So click on run now. So it will ask you to save the model initially. So we have to save the model. Next I am selecting desktop here. Again go to apartment. Again give the name as apartment. Click on save option. So it will analyze this respected model here. So after analysis process completed, my model is showing the deflection diagram like this. Click on animation. So it is loading the animation view for this respected diagram. So this is the deflection diagram for this respected structure. Due to presence of the dead loading condition, the building is deflecting like this in up and down direction due to presence of the dead loading condition. Click on stop animation. So after that we have to check the shear force diagram as well as bending moment diagram. So for that go to display, select force stresses, frame spiral forces. So here we have to select the shear 2, click on apply. So this is a shear force diagram, select moment 2. So this is the bending moment diagram. So select moment 3. So this is the bending moment diagram. Again select shear 3 y direction condition. So this is the y direction condition shear force diagram. So after that we can change the respected load case to the respected x and y direction also. So depending upon the load cases, the value of the shear as well as bending moment will be appear here like this. So this is the moment 3 value diagram. click on apply. So this is the moment. So after that we have to generate the tables for this respected structure. So for that, click on display, click on show tables. So click on analysis, select the options. So here I'm selecting results here, displacement, just I'm taking story displacement, again I'm taking model results also. So here I'm selecting frequencies, model periods and frequencies. So here I'm selecting story forces, click on OK. So it will generate this respected tables as per your requirements. So this is the respected table values, which is consisting of your model frequency tables, story drift values and shear force diagrams. Okay, so this is the output file. So this is the process modeling of apartment building and analysis of apartment building by using ETABS software. So in my upcoming video I will explain you designing part for this respected structure by using ETABS software. Thank you.